We got lucky. And
How does it feel to be 4-0 in Patriot League play?
I mean, better than the alternative, obviously, but it's early. It's early. We're eking out wins, all right. So we're, you got to get them when you can, but it's a long way to go, a lot to do, it's still early. So we feel good. We're getting better. I think we're tackling issues that we see each game. I think we're getting better, but we got to keep progressing and getting better as league play continues.
Talk about the battle that this team seems to have. I mean, you guys started out this game quick, then you made the adjustment, but then you guys, in the end, were able to make adjustments and come out on top. It seems like you're able to do that on the fly a little bit more than maybe in the past few years.
No, definitely, but BU shows they're older and tougher because they get down and by not a lot, but they're just like it doesn't faze them. And they know they can come back, and they've done it several times. We got lucky tonight where we, eked it out, but we got to be ready for that. So we got to be better ourselves, but that's part of growing too.
I made this comment to Dan. A lot of years I remember doing games here where your bench was spectating. You played 5 guys, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Half your points today came off the bench. That's got to be one of the big differences.
Yeah, big difference. It's the first time we've been old in a while. First time we got Connor. He hasn't really played a whole lot, but fifth-year guy. Jackson's a fifth-year guy who's also out. But it's the first time we've had like fifth-year, fourth-year, seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. And it started in the spring when you have a team like that. The young guys get better quicker. They pick things up. You're repeating yourself less. The older guys are doing a lot of the coaching, so it makes a big difference to be able to be old. Yeah, no, not even close. Last year we were just trying to be in the game. Be in the game because it's hard. So college basketball is hard, and they're seeing it. So, so now we're kind of similar where it's still hard, and we're wiped out and all that kind of stuff. But we're just doing enough to come away with the wins.
You had more hair and didn't wear glasses.
Nah.
Right?
It was, it's taking its toll. But to be honest, man, this group, I'll tell you what. So it's not just this year. It's like it's been 3 years. This is year 3, to be honest, in the making with this group.
And they played 9 games.
Yeah. So they missed out on that. But it's been an unbelievable group to work with. Top to bottom. They've been terrific, and it just makes it easy for when Eli and Delaney come in, and then you got Jermaine, Jeff, Deshaun coming in. They're able to sort of learn by seeing and observing and, going at it at practice. Where guys like, Saeed.
That helps with depth too, practice.
Exactly right, yeah. They and you feel more, and these guys are good too. It's like the young guy. We've played young guys before.
Right.
The trick is keeping them, these days. So it's, we've been lucky to keep these guys around, and it's showing. It shows what you can do if you can keep guys around.
Big kids from Denmark. You can never figure out how to finish it.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to be really good. He's going to be. He loves basketball. He knows how to play. He works really hard. He's a good kid. It's just sort of going, being able to do it in games. Do what you practice in games is hard, but I love him. Love working with him every day. And he makes everybody. Well, the thing about Jermaine too, he's big.
Yeah.
We haven't had that in a while where he can just get rebounds because he's big. But he's going to be a good player for us, certainly.
What was up with Krause
It's hard. A guy like Jonas Harper, guy's been around. He's one of the toughest dudes in the league. And he don't stop. He's like a machine. So just facing that, and their whole team. They're physical. They're tough. They make you work for everything. Yeah. So it's learning, and Jeff, it's like he's up and down, that typical freshman, but he's given us so much in everything else. Forget the scoring and the shooting and all that. It's just like being in the right spot and making the right pass and all that kind of stuff. So, no, he's been terrific for us. He's going to be really good.
Was that the end of that game?
Yeah.
Time it seemed like you guys made a play that was going to end, you didn't.
Right. Well, I think, again, they make you work, you know. They don't quit. They're an old team. They know they can come back. They know they got to just, keep at it, and they'll be there at the end. And we're still sort of in that learning process where we're kind of learning. Like, we got a bunch of wins, but it's still, each time it's a different way to win. You got to learn how to win. But we're still at the point where we just got to make sure we're there at the last 4 minutes. We just got to make sure we're there.
Like you said last year, you weren't.
Yeah, well, we were close. We were there probably at the 8-minute mark, but then it just was too hard, or the 7 or 6 or 5, but then it was just too hard, and other teams would close us out. It's nice to be able to practice, though, too. That helps. Without a mask on. I should start wearing a mask again, though, with the refs and all that. I should probably. Oh, he's a beast. Yeah. Well, he's been a great player, since his freshman year. And then, he just does so much for them. Same thing, you worry about him scoring and rebounding, all the number stuff, but it's all the other stuff too. So him and Harper, great leaders. So they're gonna, certainly put it together. So.
If I told you that Johnny O'Neal would have more fouls than points in the second half and win,
Right.
what would you say?
Yeah. No. I mean, we need Johnny to. Well, to be honest, if he does so many other things, though. He rebounds and blocks shots. So Johnny could have a really good game without scoring because he does so many other things. But tonight, it was just foul trouble and in and out and couldn't get going a little bit. And plus, again, he's going against Walter White now, which is a little different than, some other matchups maybe.
Last 4 minutes with Johnny having 4 fouls and Rogers having 6. Again,
Yeah.
he didn't have the depth.
Yeah. So now, just having a body like Jermaine, and having, Eli and Jeff, like Jeff's out there helping Eli just kind of handle the ball and make some decisions. And guys like Lincoln have given us really good minutes. So it's like Johnny's out, you feel good about having Lincoln in there. Johnny's out, you feel good about Lorenzo being in there.
I think they're telling me to stop.
You can't hear our hype video, but they got this blaring before and after. Anytime I'm. So on that note, John, maybe I.
Thanks for rescuing me Friday.
The pass or what? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, whatever you need.
Did you rescue me from something I didn't know about?
No. I didn't know that was such a difficult thing to get that.